Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing some more YouTube tips. And in today's video we are going to be covering how to think of a good YouTube channel name. Now the reason why I wanted to make this video is, as a lot of you will know, I changed my name from Frenzy Gaming to Furix recently, and so I found it really hard to think of that new name. It took me 2-3 weeks just to think of a new name. It was hard considering that I'd used the same name for a year and a half, then trying to think of a new one. It's just, I've realised how hard it is to think of a name. I don't know how I thought of one so easily the first time. So I thought I would help some of you guys out. I'm just going to be giving you a really simple 2-step method which I used to think of my channel name. So I hope it does help you guys out as well. So the first step is to write down a list of kind of words and names and ideas. So for example, you want to write down just words that you associate with, words that you like. For example, when I was doing it, I was writing down translations of the word frenzy. I was writing down various different words of characters that I liked in games or things I was interested in. Just a list of words that you think might sound cool, or literally it's just like brainstorming. Just get a notepad or get a notes page up on your phone and just have a look. Just write down a list of words and ideas and stuff, and it's that simple. Literally just write down a load of words associated with what you do. For example, if it was a gaming channel, I might write gaming. I might list some games like COD, Battlefield, I don't know, just and characters in those games. If you're a vlog channel, you might write down some things that you're interested in, topics you talk about and stuff like that. Now the second step is to look at this list, and then the first method for the second kind of thing with this list, the first method I'm going to give you is to change / kind of remove or add letters. For example, I thought of my new name Furix because Fury was a translation of the word frenzy in another language, and I just tried adding random letters to it, taking away letters, changing one or two of the letters like the F and the U and stuff, and eventually I put an X on the end, it read Furix, and it sounded good, so I just decided I was going to use that. That's how I thought of my new name. So literally just changing letters. It sounds really simple, but a lot of YouTubers have done this. If you ever see a YouTuber and you think, how the hell did they think of this name? They were probably just writing down random words and then they changed letters. Now the other method you can do with the kind of big list you have is to start either mashing the words together, so taking like parts of the word and putting them together to make one word, or simply adding two words together. My original name for Frenzy Gaming, which is what I changed from, was Frenzy was one of the words I wrote down because that was my name from when I used to play esports COD. That was my nickname, and I then just started putting random words on the end and before it, and eventually I just ended up with Frenzy Gaming. Other ways you could do this is with words like official and stuff, like official frenzy or it's frenzy, or you see what I mean, frenzy HD, just putting two words together to make it different. So say if frenzy was taken, I could then add something on the end so that it wasn't taken, if that makes sense. And that can run into risks later on when you get a bit bigger and there's two people that refer to as the same name. But mashing words together is also a great method. So the two methods, just to recap, you know, changing letters, adding letters, you know, removing letters, just seeing what you can do with the actual words on their own. And then if you can't do anything there, start mashing words together or putting two words together to make kind of one word. Some good examples of the second one are things like, thinking pyrocynical, Psy Syndicate, just putting words together, and generally you'll eventually see something and think, you know, I like that, that's what I'm going with, because that's how I thought. I saw Furix and I went, I'm just going to go with that. So it is really just as simple as that to think of a good YouTube channel name. There's also a couple of other things like generators and stuff that you can use, but to be honest, they're all awful. I know a lot of YouTubers in these videos recommend them, but I had a quick look because I did obviously do some research into this when I was, you know, trying to think of changing my channel name, and they are awful, these generators. You just end up with some like silly potato. Do I want to be called that? No, that it's just the stuff it comes up with is absolutely awful, so I don't recommend them. And I'd also like to just make a quick point of, I know this isn't actually how to think of one, but do your research. A good channel name will not have other kind of, like, you won't have the exact same name as someone else. Generally it's okay to have the same name as someone else, as long as they, I would say, have less than 500 subs, because you will eventually be able to overtake them, or if they're a dead channel, which means they don't post anymore, it's an ended channel. If they have less than, I'd say, 10,000 subs and they're a dead channel, then you can go for it that way. So, just make sure you do your research, make sure, like, you're not calling yourself PewDiePie, and, nobody's going to find you because they're going to think of the other PewDiePie, not you. So just make sure you do a little bit of research as well. That's just a caution I thought I would put in there as well. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you are new around here, please don't forget to subscribe. It does really help small channels like me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. And I'll see you guys in the next video.